Hi, my name's Tony Cable and welcome to the third video on Click Smart. With me today as usual is Scolmore's product trainer, Dave Robbins.
Hi Tony.
So what are we looking at today, Dave?
Well, today I'm going to run through the Smartbox app and installation.
Right, so basically, we're using your phone.
Using
We've got the box here, and as you can see, we've actually got a simulation of an installation here, so we'll be using that as well.
Yeah, it's just convenient. It's as these receivers would have been wired into, in this case, a home.
Right, lovely. Let's go then.
Let's go for it. Right, so the first thing you need to do is download the app, of course. And you can download that from your favorite app store, whether it's Apple and the iOS or Google Play. You look for Click Smart app. And the first thing it will come up with is an easy install guide. It wants to walk you through the basic steps. It asks you whether you want to do this manually or automatically. Let's make it simple and let's go automatically. So the app is now looking for the Smartbox. It's not connected yet, and it's when it finds something, you tap it and up comes the Smartbox. We need to give it a name. So let me just type in the name. I'm going to call mine Smart Training because I use this for training purposes, and it's come up with an IP address. Now you'll notice that it's got a little grey button next to it.
Yeah, I saw that.
See, we tap the grey button, it becomes blue, and now that's connected.
So the box is talking to our phone.
Yeah, through the router, through the Wi-Fi network of our home. So it's all communicating backwards and forwards.
So we're ready to actually start adding our installation.
We are indeed. So we move on to the next step, and you remember the installation sheet.
Oh yes.
This is where it becomes important. We need the key information about these receivers that have been wired into our home, and this is where this.
So this is where it's got the room name, the elements, the receiver type, and the address.
Exactly.
So this is taking us through it.
This is going to take us through step by step. The first job is to add the rooms. We need to give the room a name, and on our list, the first room we need to add is kitchen. So let me just try and type that in. Here we go. Now, we need to associate that room with a Smartbox, and there's a little drop-down menu. We've already got one Smartbox, so there it is. It says Smart Training, and we'll save that. And we give it an icon, and we can save it.
Right, and how many of those could I actually add?
You could add 40. You could add 40 receivers in total.
40, so I mean that would be all right for a house, but say you've got a much bigger installation, a care home or offices.
Well, if you had a very large installation, something with more than 40, the simple solution is to add another Smartbox and then divide them up. So on a care home, for instance, you might have a ground floor and an upper floor. Separate them out that way.
Oh, I understand that, yeah, right. So, right, we've got the rooms, and you're going to put we're not going to put them in now, but all the rooms will be put in.
You put all the rooms in, and then you move on to the next, and then you add elements. So you move on to the elements themselves. So in this case, we're going to add, in the kitchen, we're adding a main light. So
Right, I understand that,
main light. We associate it again with the Smartbox. Now the address is printed on the receiver, but the contractor will have made a note of it here.
That's right, yeah. So next is the receiver type. Well, that's written on there.
That's it.
This is an RFSA
61B. So we just
61B.
scroll through the list until we find RFSA 61B.
Well, that was easy enough done.
That's it. And we give it an icon that represents it.
Yep.
And I'm going to pick the old-fashioned tungsten light bulb icon. Once we've added the icon, we can associate this element to a room.
Right.
And then save that.
Well, Dave, we've done it all for the kitchen, so let's turn the light on.
Let's turn the main lights on in the kitchen.
How easy is that? That's absolutely brilliant. Well, thanks, Dave, for showing us how easy it is to start up the Click Smart app. Click here to watch for our other videos, including the next one in our Click Smart series, the physical setup of Click Smart.